I've been all over the world, you know, and I see the finest wine, and I seen the finest times, but all the pretty girls come from VA.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl B back with another video. Hey y'all, hey. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I promise you would love it here. I just wanted to pop in the beginning of this video to tell you about what's going on. So at Magic Fingers Institute, we have client days where we get hands-on practice on how to style clients' hair. This particular day, Miss Dasha Harris came in to teach us the process for lock maintenance. Loved it down. If you know me, you know I said my specialty would definitely be locks. So she came in and taught us 3 different techniques. So then I got to try it out on my client. In addition to that client, our other client days consisted of a stitch braid and also a 2-strand twist with a client. So I just wanted to share the experience with you. I hope you guys enjoy the video and I'll see you in the next one.
Twist, and we're gonna learn a few simple styles that when you combine them, you can turn it into like really pretty lock styles. So we're gonna learn 3 techniques as far as lock maintenance. We're gonna do the wraparound technique, we're going to do the locksmithing technique, and we're also gonna learn to retwist the root using the barbering comb. All right, so I pretty much treat lock retwist like if I'm doing a full set of knotless box braids. I like everything to be clean. I like all the hair in, no man left behind. So we're gonna start in the back and apply product. And we're using Magic Fingers Shine and Jam. And that is a water-based product. So once you wash your locks, it's gonna come out. So you're not gonna see all that build up and all that to the root. When you use oil-based product, that's when you really gotta, focus on doing detox. Okay, I'm coming just now. So as you can see, I'm gonna apply the product through the section. Then I'm gonna go through that section with my comb. The product helps to make the hair softer, so when you're parting, it's not gonna be painful, right? So you're parting, and as you can see just now, I picked up like a big portion of hair. If I were to pull on that hair, that could be painful, and it's also gonna break our locks. So sometimes you gotta go around, and you're really focusing on cleaning their natural parts, not trying to create the parts that you want for them. All right, if that's not the purpose of their visit that day, to straighten parts, you just want to make sure that their parts are clean, not necessarily straight. Okay, because some people have free-form parts, some people do triangles, some have squares, rectangles, octagons. Like, you would see a lot of different shapes in there. Not everybody use combs to part for their retwist, so it may not always be straight or clean. And sometimes you just gotta go around it. All right, so as you can see, I also applied product on both sides of the section. Which technique you guys want to see first?
What did you call the
locksmithing?
Yes.
Okay, locksmithing it is. Okay, so I'm gonna apply a little bit of product in between the teeth of the comb. I'm gonna comb through the lock until I get to the portion that the comb can no longer move, or the locked portion of the hair. So for locksmithing, we also have where we can go in with the comb. So you would place your comb in there, and you would do like a comb coil at the base. 2 to 3 times, or depending on the amount of new growth that the client has. You remove your comb. You want to pull out all the loose hair. You're going to take a little bit of product, apply it to the loose hair. So to do locksmithing, you're going to hold the lock with one hand, and with the opposite hand, it's going to be a pull and push motion. So you're going to place the lock in the palm of your hand. You're going to pull back, and then you're gonna push forward with your thumb. You're pulling back with your hand, you're pushing forward with your thumb. Pulling back with your hand, pushing forward with your thumb. As you can see, the hair is starting to wrap around the lock. And eventually it will look like one motion. Okay, so you pull, push. When you pull back, you have to drop those 4 fingers and just push forward with your thumb. You're pulling back, With the palm, 4 fingers, you drop those 4 fingers, you push forward with your thumb. Okay?
How do you know when to stop to move and move down with the motion of the hands, or is it
So
just
you would see that there's no more hair left, and then you would move down. And you can also go up, down, so the hair is wrapping up, down, up, down. Okay, you can also, depending on...
You see how that stops right there?
Yeah.
You're gonna come all the way to the end. Lightly separate.
Okay.
You shouldn't be
Pulling harsh. Yeah.
harshly. If you feel any resistance, you either go under or over that part.
Okay.
So since her hair is finer, it's easier for it to separate a little bit more. But for clients who haven't had a retwist and the regrowth is intertwined a little bit thicker, you just gently take it. Take it all the way down to the end. You see right there?
Yeah.
That's where you're separated.
Okay.
Never from the root, because you end up pulling the follicles right out.
So with freeform, it's better to separate it first before applying any
You can.
product.
It all depends. It all depends. Her hair texture is a little bit finer, and it's a little easier to just kind of take it. But you don't have to. You can put some product on. You can put some product on, and just part it that way either. So there's not really a better.
Yeah.
You just kind of go across, and just go along the base of where her hair is, making sure that you're combing the hair up and down so you can actually see the part. Sometimes you won't, because her hair is light also, but you'll just see it. You see, just pull it nice and gently, and you can always ask the client, you know, am I pulling too tight? Does it hurt? Because you want to make sure you're not popping the hair out of the scalp.
Yeah. So let's just say stitch braids, I have a love-hate relationship with. Looking back at it, it wasn't that bad, but in the moment you could not tell me that these braids were ridiculous. But I definitely appreciate having the space to be able to practice on someone without feeling like if I did it wrong, I would be bashed. It was truly a learning experience, and I want to thank all of the professors at MFI who told me, take your time, you got this. They know what they signed up for, so you don't need to be perfect. They really instilled in me that it takes practice. You're not going to be perfect. I'll be honest, for me, I felt like my braids were terrible, mostly because there were people in the class who were so naturally good at doing it. But again, MFI meets you where you are, so I was just grateful for that. And looking back at it, as I said, stitch braids were cute.
Trust me, it's all okay. Trust me, it's all. You just need someone that's calm and patient.
So then we have this client here, and she was such a pleasure to work with. She wanted something simple, so we went ahead and got the 2-strand twist going. The thing that took the most time with this style was the parting, because parting is something that I really needed to work on and still continue to work on today. But overall, it came out really great. She loved it, and she actually left a great review. If I can find it, I'll include it in the video, but if I can't, y'all just gonna have to take my word for it. But yeah, these were 3 of the client days that I had at MFI. I will share more client days that I've had since then, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what client day looked like at cosmetology school. So yeah, if you made it to the end, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.
Then it's PG around my way, so I'm never had to stay away.